And I'm live. Late, but here we are. I'll give it a couple minutes to see if anyone comes, and then we can chat about this album. Sorry if you're watching later, this is not exciting. But when people get here, we'll talk about the album. Hi, how was your week? I'm just typing the video description real quick. Hey, I'm good today. It's been a stressful week, really crazy at work, but I'm doing okay. I'm lucky that I have a job where I can work from home and don't have to stress about it, so I can't complain too much. I'm sorry you had a rough week. Um, yeah, it's crazy times, but hopefully things will get better soon. Um, Gotten to the Target exclusive of Chromatica yet? No, we haven't talked about anything yet, so yeah, we can talk about that. Till when can I work from home? I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. My office doesn't know. Yeah, it's definitely a privilege. I'm really lucky. I run a website, so it's something that can be done from anywhere. So I'm lucky in that sense. But yeah, I'm staying home as much as I possibly can. Besides the grocery store, I haven't like left my house in days. When is the last time I left? My goodness. Hope I'm not too stressed. Hope you're not too stressed because of your job. Yeah, I'm stressed, but I'm good. I'm launching a new website for my company basically, and it's been stressful, but we're almost there, so I'm excited. Your brows look cute today. I don't know if you're even wearing anything, but they're cute. Thank you. I'm not. I've just tried to like pluck them and like shape them a little bit. So thank you. Loved your vinyl update. Thank you. I kind of had fun making that one because it wasn't just me sitting there being like, this is a record. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I kind of had more fun like editing it, making it a little bit more dynamic. So I'm glad it turned out. So yeah, I've been having some issues with iMovie. um, yeah, it like freezes every minute. So like literally every minute of footage I edit, it freezes. I have to restart it. I feel like you're enjoying YouTube now more. I am, and I'm really enjoying these live streams. They're very low key but fun, and I feel like I learn new music. We talk. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm not forcing myself. Like my video this week was late, but I didn't like drive myself insane to get it Tuesday. I was like, it has to get done, but I have to. I don't know. I was driving myself a little crazy before trying to like I don't know. YouTube's weird these days. I'm so used to YouTube being a little bit more laid back, and I'm just trying to take it day by day and have fun with it. And I think you guys can tell when I'm forcing myself to create content. I miss old YouTube too. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Because I was thinking about not old, but like other creators I used to watch like 10 years ago and how much more fun that was. It's so stressful now, but I'm not trying to become like famous. I'm just trying to create content that I like and create a community and have a really good time. It was so individual. Everyone could find someone who they could relate to. And YouTube in the old days, like if people didn't watch back then, it was a little bit more like I don't know, nerdy and niche. These days it's like I don't know, nothing wrong with David Dobrik, but it's such a different type of content. Like it's so different. It used to be like about talking about like Harry Potter. That was the world of YouTube I was really into. So it's just so different. So I'm trying to find like my own little niche where I don't have to worry about like trying to be famous. YouTube is now just about views, money, and image. Like the amount of people who just like want to create YouTube. Like what was I gonna say? I forget what I was gonna say. like what I started to say to that. YouTube now is just about views, money, and image. Yeah, people create, like, kids want to become YouTubers. Like, that is a thing they say in school, and that weirds me out so much. Because for me, it's just like, I want to make videos about vinyl. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy talking about records. I enjoy talking about music. I enjoy talking about pop culture. And that's kind of the main reason I do everything. But so many people, gosh, I don't think I ever talked about VidCon and all of these experiences where you meet people who are just so rude because, I mean, 2,000 subscribers or whatever the exact number I have now is a lot of people. Like, that is so many people to subscribe to my channel. And I'm excited about it. It doesn't need to be 100,000 for it to be like worth something, or mean anything. I don't know. People were really rude to me at VidCon when they found out I had a smaller. Um, as a regular viewer of yours, no one minds an irregular schedule or whatever. I'm sure, like, whatever you put out whenever you do. Like, I'm one guy, but please never feel pressure. Thank you for saying that. I'm definitely trying to be back and trying to be more regular, just like for my own sanity. But thank you. I'm trying not to put pressure on myself, and I feel like I'm doing better. Like, I feel like I'm creating better videos now that I'm not putting pressure on myself. That I love that you've kind of stayed the same in a way. Feels like home where you always feel the same. Kind of hard to explain. I feel like I understand that, and I feel like I really appreciate that compliment. Well, I appreciate you both. It's just fun for me at this point. So I really enjoy these Friday live streams. And like, I was trying to do like Vita and like putting up just random content, but I was like, why should I do that when I can put out one video a week or less that's something good and something I'm excited about? I should wait. And like the honeymoon video, I loved making that and stuff like that. So just a little different, but I like it a lot more. I'm not thinking about like how many, I mean, I'm thinking about how many views I get, but that's not the focus. I'm glad you liked the honeymoon video. I had a lot of fun making it, so I have a few more of that style of videos in the pipeline. Your subscribers liked it as well. I'm glad. People seem to like that one. I don't know. People seem to like that style of content, so I'm excited to make it. I think you have good insight when talking about records. Thank you. Um, I I try. I don't know. I just try to be honest and talk about what I talk about and not try to, be impressive with my music taste. I just like what I like and talk about it. Any update about the Chromatica live stream? I haven't actually messaged Katie about it yet, but I should do that because that's 2 weeks away, right? So I'll message her when I stop this. So I'll message her, see what she says, and we'll see what. Oh, she posted a single cover. Let me look it up. Rain on Me, Gaga. Oh, that's the Ariana Grande one. I didn't realize that when you said the title. That's exciting. Ooh, that's an interesting cover. I like it. Well, that's cool. I love it. I'm really excited for this album. Did you guys see that there was like an Urban Outfitters exclusive silver vinyl? Like, they listed it as limited edition, but it's available in a lot of different places. I was thinking about um, getting that one, but I'm not sure now. It's the weirdest album rollout. She may top Lana's Norman fucking Rockwell. Can anyone top Norman fucking Rockwell for like the weirdest and, I don't want to say like worst organized rollout, but it was pretty bad. I have to give Gaga props though because this is in the middle of the pandemic. So I have to give her props on that. There's a cassette. I saw that as well. The silver one is exclusive for the US. I see. I'm thinking about getting that for my friend, but I don't know if she. I have to make sure she's not getting it for herself. In Europe, it's everywhere. Okay, so the silver is an Urban Outfitters exclusive for the US, and in Europe, it's just available. Is that right? There's also a picture disc, milky clear, and normal clear. So many options. Let's hope Chromatica lives up to the hype. My friend and I were talking about how Norman fucking Rockwell outdid our expectations. I'm pretty excited from what I've heard so far. I haven't heard a ton. I haven't listened to as many of the leaks, but I really like what I've heard, and I'm excited to see what she does with it. She's one of those pop stars that like has such a well constructed era. Oh, there's only two leaks. Okay, well maybe I've heard all of it. Well, that's exciting though. I kind of like the idea of all of it coming out at once, and only one single. Yeah, that came out a while ago, didn't it? Yeah, that's the only one. And then Rain on Me, I guess, will be the second one. So I think we talked about this a little last week, but it's interesting to see what like a pop era during quarantine is gonna be, and like because she can't go on a show and perform, but like I guess she could do like a Skype in or Zoom call or whatever. Vinyl and PVC, only one single album delay. It is a bad rollout. I agree, except I don't necessarily blame her for the album delay. The rest, I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of creative things you can do in the meantime. Like when you delay, maybe instead of if she did have to delay it, the original album release date could have got another single that day or something like that. There could have been a little bit more, maybe. Stupid Love leaked 1 month in advance. Wow. Yeah, I guess it did. Like it's been a long time since between that and her previous release. Have you watched any artists at home performances? I get it, but it's a bit awkward to me. I watched a few. I've watched some that Elton John like at home concert. It was kind of fun. I watched JoJo's. I think it was like the version of MTV Unplugged. She sang some of her songs like it was going to be unplugged, but then it wasn't, and she just sang in her bedroom. I liked that. I just thought it was kind of cool. Like an artist like Taylor Swift or someone like that, I think it would be really cool to just have like a bedroom concert because those are people who write songs in their bedroom with just their guitar. So it's so stripped back and personal. And I think there's some artists that are super well suited for an at home performance, and some just aren't, maybe. I saw, was it Backstreet Boys sang a song for that at home concert? I thought that was fun. I came back to 1989 this week. I think I saw you posted about the vinyl. Um, yeah, I love that album. It's such a good pop album. As much as Reputation's my favorite, 1989 is really good. I loved One World. Taylor's was cute. Taylor Swift is actually airing the recording of one of her concerts from last year this Sunday. So it's her first concert after Lover came out. I think that's what it was. So it was a lot of the new songs. So I'm excited. We'll listen to that. And that gatefold, yeah, that was beautiful. 1989 was a great era. It was so good. And just everything about it was just on point. It was perfect. And the show, like the live concert was great. I didn't see it live, but I saw the recording. You didn't know that? Do you know where it'll air? The City of Lover concert. It's gonna air on ABC. I'm pretty sure because I know the next day it's gonna be available on Disney Plus, and ABC is owned by Disney or vice versa. I don't really understand, but it's gonna be on Disney Plus later for sure. And I think it's ABC is where it's gonna be on TV on Sunday night. I think. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I'm scared that I just told you the wrong thing. It is this weekend for sure. It's going to be on Disney Plus on Monday. So we need to do a dedicated 1989 live stream slash video. I agree. That's on my list. But yeah, the one I've been working on for a Taylor video has definitely been Red, which I'm going to put out. Well, I could put it out whenever, but I kind of want to wait until the fall. So, because it's such a fall album, I kind of want to wait until like early September. But we'll see. I have plenty of video ideas between now and then. Maybe 1989 would be a good like June or July video. I'm weird about albums. I definitely think every album has a season that it correlates to. So, I don't know. Like Live Through This by Hole is such a winter album. Reputation is a winter album. I think Electra Heart is spring. You also connect albums to seasons, so for sure. I love that you both do. Maybe I'm not like the like maybe a lot of people do that. I don't know, but I definitely do that. And when I put out a video, it has to be like the right season. I think Lana albums, yeah, for sure. So Norman fucking Rockwell is definitely summer. Ultraviolence is winter to me. What is Born to... She releases them at the perfect time. I agree. Ultraviolence is more winter to me. Fall, winter, yeah. I could see it being fall as well. To me, it's like January. I don't know. What do you guys think Born to Die is? Because I think that's like honeymoon is late summer, early fall for sure. I just I don't know, for some reason it worked for me right now. It's like a transitional like season album as well. So, I guess I see it Born to Die is spring and Paradise to me is summer. Or the part right before it becomes like really hot in the summer, like transition between spring and summer. I think Lust for Life is just pure summer to me. Born to Die is winter for you, but Born to Die is winter for you, but your friend says summer. Born to Die just like isn't quite summer to me because it's so I don't know, moody. Born to Die is looking out the window when it's raining. That's what it is to me. Um, we're agreed on Lust for Life at least. Yes. It's so summer. So like beautiful summer day. It's probably like her happiest album as well. Born to Die isn't too strong of a season to you, but it's to be summer or winter, either spring or fall for sure. One or the other. It could be fall. Yeah, I could see it being fall as well. We are so weird. I just it's there's times of the year where albums sound best. I think that's definitely true. Oh wait, so we've all listened to Petals. Yeah, did we all listen? Because I listened. I really liked it. I I liked Dead Horse a lot. I actually pre-ordered the vinyl. You did your homework. I like I've put it on shuffle a few times. I really like the song Simmer. It's divided into three. I think is that right? So it's divided into three on when I pre-ordered like an LP that's like divided into three records. So I ordered that. It's supposed to ship like late June. So I'm excited to get that. It's divided into three. I really like the first part, I think the most. Does that and does anyone have a favorite part of the three? Yeah, the first one I think. I like the second one just because I really like the song Dead Horse like a lot. But Simmer, Leave It Alone, Dead Horse, Over Yet, Pure Love, and Watch Me While I Bloom are the best. Yeah, I like the first part. There's something about some of the songs that just, I don't know, make me. Which one is that? Let me get the track list. I think it was Sudden Desire. Like parts of it just reminded me of like older Paramore stuff that I really like. Um, Simmer is a really cool song. I just think I don't know. She's obviously such a talent vocally, but Simmer's a cool song. I watched the music video. I really liked it. Cinnamon I liked as well, but I've heard people say they didn't like the song Cinnamon and it was like a grower for them. Like they had to get used to it. That album kind of has too many songs. I kind of agree. Like I don't think I've ever really seen an album that was divided into three like this one. So it is kind of interesting to me to see that. Is it divided into three for like a specific reason? Like, are they three acts or something like that? Or is it just. I didn't do too much research into the background of the album, I have to be honest. They all sound very similar. I do agree with that. And I thought it was interesting. Like, obviously, we associate Paramore with like a little bit more like harder sound, like a little bit more aggressive of a sound, but this wasn't that on every song. It's a good album to listen to while you drive. I can see that. My car's broken. It's been broken for like 2 months. I have to get it fixed. But when I can drive, this is going to be a good album. It's supposed to show some sort of mental growth. I can see that. Like, I could definitely hear while I was listening about how personal it was and talking about is it her divorce or just a breakup? I wasn't sure. But I could tell like it was deeply personal. It's like anger, acceptance, and growth. She talked about like a caterpillar to butterfly. It's supposed to be what happens in the cocoon. Oh, yeah, cool. I can see that. Divorce. Okay. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure if I was misremembering. I can definitely see it. Like it is a healing album. I can see that. It's like I like that. It's supposed to be what happens in the cocoon. I can see that for sure. There was a vinyl edition with three 10-inch records. That's the one I pre-ordered. Is it available where you are? Because in the US, or at least like on her merch store, it says it's going to ship on the 19th of June. So I'll get it early July probably. But that's the one I got. It got great reviews and I totally appreciate it for what it was, but it kind of isn't for me. All songs blend too much into each other. I think the songs that stand out really stand out and they're really good, but it just seems like I don't want to say this the wrong way because I like all of it, but it seems like there's some songs that are a little bit of a filler songs. They're not bad songs, but they don't pop. Is it pink or orange color vinyl? I think it was just black. I think that's what it was. Uh, I'm pretty sure it was just a black one. I'm gonna check now. But the art is really pretty. If it's an album that you like, it's a uh, good thing to get, I guess, because it is just really pretty. And it's kind of cool that it's divided up into the thirds. Kind of, I'm very much into the way an artist sort of wants us to listen to an album. I can agree. I do love it, but I feel like some songs shine more than others and some glide by. That's the perfect way to put it. Like that's exactly how to put it. The cover of the album is kind of off-putting for me. Is it? I didn't actually get a good close-up look at it. I don't know what it. I don't understand what it is. I'm down for like a minimalist cover, totally, but I just don't understand what it was. You're fine with it, but you're easy to impress. Sometimes I think I'm too easy to impress because I don't have problems with a lot of like, um, I don't know. I'm a lot less critical than some people. You kind of care about album covers. Yeah, totally. I is it supposed to look like a question mark? The eyeliner. That's kind of what I thought. Like when I first looked at it, I thought maybe maybe it was a question mark. It kind of looks like that. I don't really know. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. Like I'm maybe a little bit too tired of album covers that are just like a close up of the face. I just feel like that's so many. And I feel like we don't I don't know. There's like a little bit more creativity. I yeah, the music videos are amazing. I really liked them. I really like her though, in general. Paramore was a big deal for me. I think we talked about that. I guess it's not like a necessarily bad album cover to me, but it just seems like it's just fine. It's not bad. It's just fine. Let me see if I'm gonna go on Reddit. Haley Williams to see if anyone has any input. Favorite Paramore record? It just has to be Riot because I Like that was so influential to me. There's so many other songs that were really iconic, like the song they did for Twilight. That was really iconic for me as well. I used to really like Twilight. That's a thing about me that I never talk about, but it's true. Oh, wait. Somebody on Reddit explained this. I'm gonna never watch Twilight. It is what it is, and it can be enjoyed for what it is. That's what I would say. If you expect it to be like, I don't know, like amazing. Do you have a dedicated Riot video? Did I make that up? I don't have one. I've just talked about it on here. That'd be a good one. I'll add that to my list because that is the point of my series where I talk, like, revisit albums is not just to do what I've been doing, but also to revisit albums that had a huge impact on me personally. Like, I don't want to talk about albums that I don't have strong feelings about. So I think it'd be good to revisit that and talk about it a little bit. Okay. Somebody said, and this might be wrong, this is just a Reddit comment, putting the square she has tattooed on her fingers to cover the name of her ex husband is truly meaningful and straightforward, just like the music. She has a tattoo. I didn't know she had a tattoo of his name, but it shows. I think that's why you're really good at shedding light on records. Thank you. Because I only try to talk about stuff that I like, I'm excited about. And I want that to show because I think you can tell when I don't care about what I'm talking about. That's just what a Reddit comment said. They could be wrong. Everyone on Reddit loves it. I'm like, it's fine. Okay, one other person didn't like it, so they just said it was underwhelming, the people who didn't like it. But okay, so I understand the symbolism. Covering up the tattoo of her ex-husband's name makes sense, and it ties in with the themes of growth in that album. That makes total sense to me. I know you guys just enjoy it, but I've loved it. I love some of the songs for sure. What are your favorite songs? I because I really did you like Cinnamon? Because I've seen so many conflicting opinions about it, but I personally did like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's definitely a great album for people who like, especially people who really like Haley Williams. I think they'll be really happy with this because it's great. It's so like personal and personal and about growth. I think it's great. Yeah, I've heard so many people say that Cinnamon is a grower. Like people don't necessarily like it right away, but I think I like it. I had it on in the background because I that's the way I listen to music all the time because I'm working. I press play and that was one where I was like, I think I like this and went to Spotify to see what I was listening to. So I did really like that one. This album reminds me kind of what Lana's old music used to sound like. Like, yeah, yeah, no, I can see that. Um, yeah, I can see that for sure. Can we talk about Roses as a self love anthem for women? I think that Haley Williams in general kind of, to me anyways, has always kind of represented that. So it's cool to have a song about it. I think it's a great song too. I like that one as well. It's a lot more like mellow. Well, it's not mellow. I don't know what the right word is, but it's less like noisy of an album than I thought we would get from her, but I did like it. I popped up the lyrics here so I can see. Think of all the wilted women who crane their necks to reach a window. She's He's a good lyricist. Sudden Desire is the weakest track. That's the one that reminded me of like the Twilight songs. How did you rate? Well, you said your top ones. I agree with your top ones. Those are. I like the song Creepin' too. I thought that one was kind of fun. But I definitely think the first of the three is the best. The second one, yeah, I think it's like ranked in order. Like, the first one I think is the best, the second one's good, and the third one is still good, but wasn't as good as the other ones for me. The first two tracks are always the best. I like Leave It Alone most probably, and first, second, and third if I were to rank them. I agree. It's good though. I'm glad I took time out to listen to the whole album. I don't do that enough, I think. You listened to it 4 times. I put it on shuffle like all day today while I was listening to music. And then I listened to it earlier this week all the way through. The first time I want to listen to music, I always want to listen to it like as presented in order, just because I like to think that artists spend a lot of time planning that order. They might not, but I know some do. You don't know if you'll give it another listen. I probably will listen again. I did like it. I'll definitely listen to the first third. You bought it on vinyl. Yeah, I did. I really like the first third. And Dead Horse is a really good song. Hello, your first time here. Welcome. We're just talking about, well, we're talking about Haley Williams' album, but we talk about any kind of vinyl, so feel free to jump in. Any kind of music, not just vinyl. We can talk about any music. We do these like every Friday, so feel free to jump in. Last Friday we decided we should all listen to an album together and then talk about it. So kind of like an unofficial um, book club, music club. We can do the same again. I think it's kind of fun. You fear that the album will be forgotten about in a few weeks. I think it depends, but I also think she's working against a lot because she can't go promote it anywhere. So it'll be interesting to see what artists do because they can't go on a talk show and sing their song and all of that. She already confirmed new Paramore music. I guess this album is so deeply personal. Maybe like that was part of like it's kind of okay with her that it is what it is and it's not like a huge massive thing. Like the fact that Paramore still exists and she's writing music with Paramore and all of that. I think maybe this was just like a really personal project. She just needed to put this out and move on. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like sometimes I think maybe if the art is so like deeply personal, like it's not really about financial gain. Like obviously she wants it to be successful, but I think maybe there was a different like need, like some other driving force. Her tour is postponed to next summer too. Yeah, I don't know if there are any tours that haven't been postponed at this point. I finally got a refund for my Kesha tickets. They finally accepted that the tour was canceled and gave me a refund. I emailed them initially and I said, it's been canceled. Can I have a refund? They said, no, it's not been canceled. I'm like, it is. All tours that got postponed till next year will be delayed again. It'll be interesting. I don't know. Like, Taylor Swift hasn't rescheduled for a date. It's just postponed for next summer, and then we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I The first concert we all go to, like once this is all over, is gonna feel weird. I think I won't even. I don't know. It's gonna be a while before I feel like I want to be sandwiched between like hundreds of strangers. I kind of. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. Taylor's smart for that. Yeah. The first concert. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think people will be off their phone more now. I do think so. I think it's just fundamentally going to change how life is. I think like taking some pictures is fine. I just don't like it when people like hold up their phone the whole time and block me. Like I watched the last time I saw Lana, I watched Lana through someone's phone screen because they were blocking my view. Um, I think like a couple pictures are fine, but yeah, not the whole time. We will appreciate things after this mess. Definitely. I was just thinking about record shopping like in a store and how much I miss that. All of that. I usually record a few like seconds of a song just to capture the moment. That's kind of what I do um, too. Like I just like if there's a song I really love, like I'll get like the chorus or a verse that I really like and just post that or just save it for later. I I don't know. I don't always post it. I just like to keep it for myself. If anyone doesn't do this, I like to record voice memos of shows I go to instead of filming everything. That's a good idea too. Yeah, I've done that before. It wasn't like I mean, it was a concert, but there's a songwriter called John Gallagher Jr. that I like love. And I went to see him and it was more of a sit down kind of like very small show. So I recorded that whole thing. Cinemas won't open here till July. I don't really know what's happening in America. I don't. It's America's interesting because the states do have the right to make the decisions as well. So it depends on what state you're in, if you're opening up or not. But for us, I think they've started like phase one. So we'll see. We have stay at home kind of orders until June 10th, I think it is. So we still have some time. Yeah, maybe smaller concerts. That would be kind of nice. I like smaller concerts. So if they emphasized only smaller concerts, I would go see some. I don't know. I have a lot of concerts this summer that I'm not, obviously not going to get to go to. I'm so scared about anything. I don't mean to be a downer, but my boyfriend's very ill with the virus, and I'm in Georgia, and it's just been very hard. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's, I don't know what to say. That's really hard. I'm sorry you're going through that. I hope he gets better soon. That's really rough. Yeah, and I've been reading about Georgia. I know there are some struggles with the government there and the governor, but wishing him a speedy recovery for sure. It is a scary time. I don't know. So why we have to focus on like stuff we like, and that's what I've been trying to do. Like I've been playing like Nancy Drew computer games because I like those when I was little and just trying to distract myself. But these live streams have been so fun, so thank you. Oh, well, I'm glad you like them. I like them a lot too. So I know there's no real response anyone can have, so just your love means something to me. Thank you. Yeah, sending you like all the good vibes, all the love, speedy recovery, everything. I hope everything gets better. I'm just hoping, people stay inside when they can and, are smart about it and we can get through this. Talking about music is great. Yeah, I've enjoyed these a lot. I don't know. I just like thought it would be fun to start live streaming again, and then I don't know. I'm glad you guys are watching because these have been so much fun. Positive vibes, even if we don't agree. I like that we can all respectfully disagree though, and still like have fun. Um, Listening and talking about music does everything for me. Yeah, it's like it's totally an escape for sure. I've been listening to Stevie Nicks a little bit. I posted about a record I got. Did you listen to anything in the past few, anything new? Well, I've been listening to Stevie Nicks is not new. It's her first album, but I got that Vinyl Me Please like blue and black edition that's really pretty. So I've been listening to that one a lot. So that's been fun. What about you? Have you been listening to anything new? Didn't Charlie XCX put out music today? The Stevie Nicks vinyl is the same, like the JLo pressing Vinyl Me Please did, like the same kind of pattern. They've been doing that a bit lately. Like the Stooges record I have, um, the Stooges record I have is the same. Like it looks kind of like dark red or something, but when you hold it up, it has like a pattern. So I love Vinyl Me Please. So far. My record arrived like slightly bent on the corner, and the inner sleeve was like split open. So I emailed them and I haven't heard back. Listening to the Nine Inch Nails new records, the Haley Williams records, Stupid Love, Fiona, that's pretty much. I'm about the same. That's pretty much what I've been listening to, except I haven't listened to Nine Inch Nails yet. Your friend loves a new Charlie record. I haven't listened yet. I'll probably listen. I just want to see what it's like. Most of your orders arrive damaged. That sucks, but I've been pretty lucky, I guess, so far. It's just this one. And the actual physical record seems to be fine, so I can't really complain that much. I'll just like patch up the inner sleeve. You don't like Charlie. I know you said that before. I like some of her songs, and I'm always down to listen to new music, so I'll listen to it. Your impression made an album in a few weeks. Yeah. I think it's cool. I like her, but then she kind of like bothered me a little bit when she was talking about like like when she opened for Taylor Swift and she said it was like singing for children. I was like, I think it was just like a dumb comment. I do like her. She put it together herself. I didn't actually realize it was completely by herself. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that. I knew it was like a quarantine album, like that was the concept, but I didn't realize that's what that meant. That's awesome. I knew you'd mention that. Me, the Taylor Swift thing. Is that what you're talking about? She did everything at home. That's really impressive. I always kind of like Charlie XCX though because we have the same birthday, and I don't know. I just like feel some a connection to her. The Taylor thing, yeah. I bring everything back to like Taylor, or I guess Kesha. These are like the four main interests in my life. Soccer, that's a player from the Portland Timbers. The Bella Twins, they're wrestlers. Taylor Swift and Kesha. These are my big four. Any news if the Taylor Swift rumor was true that Karma is coming this month? Wait, fill me in. Is that relating to the Katy Perry thing? Because I think she denied that. And like the whole theory about her being on the song Daisies wasn't true. Did we like that song? Did you guys listen? The new Katy Perry song, Daisies? Um, I liked it. There was something off about maybe the production. It just like wasn't. The vocals sounded so quiet to me. It's a pretty good song. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like a nice song. Like if it came on shuffle, I wouldn't skip it, but I don't know if I'll intentionally seek it out. So it's good, but it's not exciting to me. I do like Katy Perry. I think I talked about how Teenage Dream, did I? Or is that in a video I haven't put out yet? Maybe. But I think that Teenage Dream is such a perfect pop era. And I'm always rooting for Katy Perry. You decided not to buy it on vinyl. I saw the signed version was available, but I just don't like buying singles on vinyl. I think that's what you said too. She has great songs. Teenage Dream is just iconic. And I really like Never Really Over. I think that's a great song. And she's had good songs here and there, but Teenage Dream is so good. There's some artists like Courtney Love or Taylor Swift or whatever that I'll buy the singles, or Lana, because those are artists I collect for rather than just, I just want an album. I want to buy every version and all that stuff for certain artists. one song and you have to change the side. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. They're for collecting reasons, they're not for listening reasons. I almost never listen to singles because they annoy me. I love albums, a full experience. Totally agreed. It feels like too much effort to change a single if I'm trying to listen to a full record. I buy them for friends if I want to introduce them to someone. Yeah, for sure. I think they're a fun way to get introduced to an artist. I think it's a fun gift. I have one like single record that it was like actually like a Valentine's Day card from my boyfriend, and it like was a line of cards that had different love songs on a single, and then it was a card, like the case was a card. Stuff like that's fun. But there's some subscription services that send singles, and they're cool, but I just don't want to get them because I don't know what I would do with them. You have two Ariana Grande single records and you might sell them. You could probably get a lot for that. That is so cute. Yeah, I thought it was like the most perfect card ever. Most perfect card for me. Oh my gosh, it's already been 45 minutes. These go by so fast. I actually got to go in a couple minutes here because my boyfriend's making dinner. But do you guys want to pick another album to listen to for next week? Ariana and Justin had like a lot of vinyl versions. You put a number, but like my brain's just not doing it right now. Did Justin Bieber put out versions of vinyl for Yummy? Because I know he was like militant about getting that record to number one. I don't think it did, but he was really trying to get people to listen to that song. So it's it like it got every letter got a vinyl. Like every letter of Yummy. Is that what you're saying? Which every letter? Oh my God, Justin. He's he was. I don't think he's not talented. I think he's a talented singer and stuff. But like, I that song. It is catchy though. It's stuck in my head. But yeah, do you guys want to pick another album to listen to for next week? What album would you like to listen to? You know my taste, kind of. I think I do. Um, should we pick like a new album? I can look up. I think I still have that list of Billboard releases up from last time. You can look up what's coming out and listen to that, or you can pick whatever. Anyone feel free to jump in and suggest something. Let's see. It's the 15th. Besides Charlie XCX's record, I'm not sure if anything... Oh, Noah Cyrus's album came out today. I like the Noah Cyrus song July a lot. I think it's really good. Listen to Red if you like. Do we want to do like newish albums or do we want to just like revisit something together? Let me know what you guys are thinking and then I'll pick. We can revisit something. Oh my gosh, pressure. I'm thinking. I will say next Friday, the 1975 have their new album coming out, it looks like. So that doesn't have to be the one we listen to, but that is one that I plan on talking about next Friday. Choose a record you'd love to listen to anyway. Oh my gosh. Does anyone have like the issue where when someone asks them a question, they immediately forget everything they know and can't answer it? Because that is an issue that I have. Let's see. I'm just thinking, feel free to chime in. I'm scrolling through, seeing what I have. Every time someone's like, what's your favorite color? I like forget every color that exists. Every time someone's like, what music do you like? I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember what music. Taylor, Lana, Selena, Billie. Do we want to talk about Billie Eilish? That'd be kind of fun. I'd be down. Oh, Taylor. If you want to do Taylor. Like Taylor, you can both introduce me to an older record you've only heard. Ooh. Should we do Red? Or Billie? Did we decide? Sorry. I'm like changing my mind now. Okay, let's do Billie, and then next time we can pick a Taylor record. How about that? I'm I'm not managing this well by like changing my mind. Whatever I feel like. Okay. Let's do Okay, let's do Billie. Okay. Decide which Billie record. Billie. I like all of her stuff quite a bit actually. Don't Smile at Me, is that her debut? I haven't listened to that full record. We can cover everything. There's one album and an EP. Yeah, we could just do all of it. We're just talking about Billie Eilish. I really like When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? I think that's just such a good album. You Should See Me in a Crown is like my badass song. Go track by track. Yeah, we can do whatever you guys want. I'm down. All right, well, let's plan on next Friday, same time, and we will talk about Billie Eilish, and we'll listen to Billie Eilish's like whole discography this week and talk about it, or whatever you guys want. I don't know. I keep like changing my mind, and then you guys respond, and then I change my mind, and but I think we're good now. All right, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up, but I will see you next Friday, and we'll talk about Billie. All right. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And thank you guys for coming. Bye, guys.